Just quickly, before we get into today's video, a big thank you to our sponsors for making this year's Computex coverage possible. Check out Corsair's fancy new RGB memory, and for a limited time, purchase any select MSI Intel-based motherboard or gaming desktop and get a free game pack worth up to $180. With titles such as Warhammer Vermintide 2 or X-Morph on offer, you can't go wrong. Check the link in the video description to learn more. Welcome back to Hardware Unboxed. We have just stumbled across the Asrock booth, and we've stopped here to show you guys some of the new B450 boards they have on display. A few different form factors that we haven't come across yet, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy those, so let's go check them out. Before getting to the B450 boards, I was eager to see if Asrock had any crazy new X399 boards designed for the recently announced 32-core Threadripper CPU. For now though, they are sticking with the Fatality X399 Professional Gaming and X399 Tai Chi. Both are expected to support the upcoming 2nd gen Threadripper parts without a problem, so let's move on. We've also come across a working B450 system now. This rig here does use the B450 Gaming K4, and Asrock has put a Ryzen 7 2700X on it. So that is the 8-core 16-thread model, and while the 2700X clearly works on this particular B450 board, we won't know how well it overclocks until we get samples later next month. That said, there's almost no point overclocking the 2700X, and realistically B450 boards will be better paired with a 6-core Ryzen 5 processor. Also inside this custom-built rig by Asrock is their new Radeon RX 580 Phantom Gaming 8GB graphics card, which we reviewed not that long ago. Asrock had the rest of their Phantom Gaming line on display, and interestingly this included a Vega 56 model using the AMD reference cooler. Despite that though, Asrock says the PCB design is their own, they just haven't had time to develop a custom cooler. So good to see a few more Radeon products from Asrock. We're very keen to see where they take the Phantom Gaming series in the future. For now though, let's move on for a closer inspection of some really great looking B450 boards. We found an additional 5 B450 motherboards on display here. There are 2 micro ATX boards, and we have the B450M Pro 4, and that does have a 6+3 phase VRM. And then the more lower end B450M HDV, that has a 4+3 phase VRM. But the board I'm particularly interested in is this Mini ITX version right down the bottom, and that does have a 6+2 phase VRM. The Mini ITX model is known as the B450 Gaming-ITX AC. It features a single PCIe 3.0x16 slot, the Realtek ALC 1220 codec with Creative Sound Blaster Cinema support, 4 SATA ports, a PCIe 3.0x4 Ultra M.2 slot, Gigabit Ethernet, and 802.11 AC Wi-Fi plus Bluetooth 4.2. As mentioned earlier, the board packs a 6+2 phase VRM, which is cooled by a small aluminium slug, but again it will support the Ryzen 7 2700X. The most basic of the B450 boards on display was the B450M HDV, and as you might imagine, this is basically the B350M HDV with the upgraded chipset. The B350 version currently costs $65 US, so we imagine the B450 version will come in at a similar price. Apart from the chipset, the only other change that we can see has been made to the VRM, which is now passively cooled using an aluminium heatsink, so this will be a good choice for budget builders hoping to jump on the AM4 platform. For those with a little more cash to splash, Asrock has the B450M Pro 4, and like the previous Pro 4 model, you do get 4 DIMM slots, dual PCIe x16 slots, a 6+3 phase VRM, and dual M.2 slots. The white pattern on the PCB for the B450 model has changed a little, but other than that they are pretty much the same. So not a lot has changed with the B450 range, and that's probably not entirely surprising either. It seems like most motherboard makers have invested quite heavily in the X470 range instead. Before leaving the Asrock booth though, we did check out some of the awesome looking custom built PCs. They had quite a few on display, and my personal favourite was a Threadripper build featuring the Asrock X399 Tai Chi inside a Thermaltake case. So I hope you guys enjoyed our coverage of the Asrock booth. A couple of really nice B450 motherboards there. Really keen to see that Mini ITX model, so hopefully we will have that in a review for you in the not too distant future. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll catch you in another video really soon.